Welcome to the World Health Day, an initiative by Midday and Huliot India Pipes. Today, we have Dr. Reshma Quadros, an MBBS, MD, and fellowship in diabetes, a leading doctor who has basically won awards across India and abroad. Welcome, Dr. Reshma.
Thank you very much for that warm introduction.
Midday and Huliot have dedicated an entire month of April to promote health to its readers. What is your message to the Midday readers?
So it's interesting that Midday has taken up this concept of promoting health to readers because it is the need of the hour. Now, when I see patients, I look at the end result of illness. That is, I see once they've already got the disease and then they've come back for treatment. But health does not begin there. Health begins much earlier, where they take care of preventive measures, simple habits when it comes to sleeping, eating, lifestyle changes, all that is health. So maintaining that is an important message I would like to give to all the readers.
As a doctor, where do you see the patient's health problems rise in Mumbai? And what is its core cause?
Well, Mumbai is a vibrant city, let me tell you. We have everything in Mumbai, from the hustle bustle to the ambition, and as well as all the facilities when it comes to healthcare. But something interesting that has been coming up in the recent times is, with ambition, with the hustle bustle, is somewhere a neglect towards health. So the problem in India in Mumbai specifically, is very clear. Sedentary lifestyle while you're running towards your goals, and then eating habits, not very clean eating habits. The Western lifestyle is no longer in the West. It is in the part of India that is Mumbai. So that again is an issue per se of its own. So if I say diet, I'll talk about their lifestyle. When it comes to sleeping habits, stress. Stress is the most underrated factor in health and preventing illness. It contributes, you can say, physically, emotionally, and mentally to developing a disease. So these are the problems that are there with our Mumbaikars today.
What are the common mistakes we all do in our daily lives which affects our short-term and long-term health?
That is a wonderful question. If you say mistakes, I might not call it mistakes, I can call it habits. What are the common habits that are affecting our daily life? While we are so busy with our life and we put health in the back seat, we think health comes into the picture only after the illness sets in. But that's not the case. Body is screaming for you to take care of your health much earlier. So some of the mistakes that we do is, we consider taking care of health in the old age, or we consider changing habits when there is already an illness and probably a doctor would have told you to take care of your health. But what we don't realize is health begins in those little bit of habits that we take care much early in our life. Something as simple as our dietary changes, or as simple as a little bit of an exercise when it comes to walking. All of those little things affect our health. So if you ask me what habits I would advise someone to change, I would tell them, do not wait for your body to scream of illness and go to a doctor. I would tell a person, or before you become a patient, those are the habits you have to change in the initial part: your sleep, your stress, your diet, taking care of nutritious food so that you don't end up having to take medicines for the illness. So change those simple things and then your life is going to be healthy.
Very interesting. I'll surely try working that out on my lifestyle from today onwards. My next question is, how can you be healthy yet enjoy life and not be on any strict diets and not going to the gym? Because not everybody goes to the gym. Because I heard that abs are made in the kitchen. Can you share small, simple tips for our Midday readers where we can improve our health from our home and office without going to the gym?
Wow, abs are really made in the kitchen. Let me tell you, it begins there. There are so many patients who come to me, and I love telling patients, when I give them the advice of health, taking care of your health and diet and lifestyle should not feel like a punishment. Exercising should not feel like a punishment. Back in the day, when we didn't have the facilities of a gym, or probably the concept of healthy food didn't exist. Food was food. And today, food feels like luxury. Healthy food feels like luxury, as if we have to put in that extra effort, as if we have to create a certain kind of a mindset around this concept. So what I would like to say is, food and diet and exercise should not feel like a punishment. You need to take care of it in a way that it's joyous to you. For example, if you want to walk around, a simple walking which makes you happy, simple dancing which makes you happy, that also is exercise. When it comes to those who are trying to avoid the gym, actually, I would say balance is key. It's all about the balance. Our Indian lifestyle, our Indian diets have a mix of proteins, carbohydrates and fats. So you take all these three in balance, you are going to get your proteins into your muscles, you are going to have that energy to metabolize your fat and carbohydrates, and you then step out, you automatically will feel energetic. And when you are energetic, you are going to walk more, you are going to exercise more. So all in all, you are going to make those abs.
Agreed.
So all those gym goers, for you, balance is key.
Thank you so much. It was quite insightful. We all love to eat out. In fact, there's an emerging trend of healthy eating in various restaurants. So Sante Spa Cuisine is one of those healthy restaurants.
Yes.
In fact, you're one of those customers which keep coming again and again.
Yes.
What attracts you to a restaurant when you have to choose the right restaurant to eat healthy?
I do love visiting Sante restaurant. And when I choose my restaurants, I am very particular. I'll tell you why. Because over the last few years, and we've seen during COVID and post-COVID, preventive health is the new theme. Preventive health is the new concept of taking care of health. And when I visit a restaurant, for me, ingredient transparency is key. I need to know what goes into my food, and that's how I can take care of myself. Also, healthy food does not need to be boring. Sante takes care of that. They ensure that food is palatable and tasty, visually very delicious. Same way, when I visit any other restaurant, I ensure that healthy food, which is presented, there is creativity around the food, ingredients are transparent, it is palatable. I thoroughly love it. So, if I would ask people listening or the readers, how would they choose a good restaurant? They need to check if the restaurant has ingredients which are transparent, ingredients suiting their body, not just fancy names. Additionally, creativity is important because healthy food should not feel boring. And third, deliciousness. If you feel food is delicious, you are going to come back for more.
Wow, so well said. My last question to you is, happy homes, healthy homes is a concept by Huliot India Pipes. As a doctor, how do you see this as a connect with an individual and World Health Day?
Wonderful. I am very happy that Huliot Pipes has taken up this concept of happy home and healthy home, which is absolutely correct. And on this occasion of World Health Day, this concept truly matches. I'll tell you why. Home is the place where your health begins. Now, health by definition is a complete state of mental, physical, and social well-being. That being said, it's not just free of illness or infirmity. It is about how you are mentally, physically, and socially. Everything. It's a complete form of your being. So this form begins at our home because we are our true selves in our house. We put on a mask when we step out, but in our house, the way we maintain our hygiene, the kind of water we drink, the kind of food we eat, the clutter in our house, the people we surround ourselves with, all of them contribute to our health. So happy home truly means a healthy home.
So well said. Thank you so much, Dr. Reshma. It's been a pleasure and such insightful talks. World Health Day will surely be a much better month where our readers can actually have professionals like you guiding them. And a lot of people will surely send in their questions, and I would love you to answer them. Thank you so much, Dr. Reshma.
Thank you so much for this wonderful discussion. I'd be happy to answer any more questions that are written to me. One last thing I would like to tell our listeners or readers is that your health begins from your home. So do not take it lightly. When you wake up tomorrow morning, think about it, think about your habits, write them down, and then take it forward with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Reshma.